Dear students, in this class we are going to learn our next chapter, lines and angles. Lines and angles. My dear students, you already know how to identify different lines, line segment and angles in a given shape. Can you identify the different line segment and angles formed in these following figures? Yes, these are lines, and here a corner of two lines formed an angle. Here is an angle and it is a line. It is a line, it is angle. Yes. So many examples we can identify. Can you also identify whether the angles made an acute, obtuse or right angle? Yeah, of course we can find. Yes. See, angles, acute angle which is less than 90 degree. Obtuse which is greater than 90 degree. Right angle which is exactly 90 degree, that is a right angle. Recall that a line segment has 2 points. It is a AB is line segment. Here point A and point B. Yes, it has 2 points. If we extend the two end points in either direction endlessly, we get a line. Yes, we get line. Thus, we can say that a line has no end points. 2. It has no end points. A line has no end points. On the other hand, recall that a ray has 1 point, namely it's a straight point. Ray. This is a ray. It has only 1 point. Yes, here some examples like AB is a line. Yes, in this figure it is a line segment and it doesn't have any end point. It moves. This line PQ is an line. It is a line. Is it? And this RM is an ray. It is a ray. A line segment AB is generally denoted as AB, like this. Yes, a line RM is denoted as RM. The symbol RM and the ray, which is ray? Ray is RM. RM is the ray. It is PQ. Give some more examples like this. Again, recall that an angle is formed when lines or a line segment meet. Lines or a line segment meet. Here it forms an angle. Recall that. And observe here the corners this made. These corners are formed when two lines or segment at a point. Many examples we can give. Here 2 points meet. It form an angle. Yes, here it form an angle. So many examples we can give. This is angle. Here how we will say angle? If we want angle A, angle BAC, angle ABC, angle ACB. These are angles. Here POQ, angle POS, angle ROQ. Yes, angle SOR. These are angles. We will denote like that. Like if we want angle A, BAC, like this we will denote. Yes. Related angles. In that first one, complementary angles. My dear students, you know that what is acute, obtuse and what is right angle. Yes, which is less than 90 degree. Obtuse, it is more than 90 degree. Right angle, it is exactly 90 degree. Yes, you know about this. So, in related angles, first we will study complementary angles. When the sum of measure of two angle is 90 degree, means A plus B, think any angle, it is 90 degree. Example I have given. Angle A, angle B, any sum, any two angles. When the sum of measure of two angles is 90 degree, the angles are called complementary angles. For example, 30 degree angle 60 degree. Yes, these angles are complementary. Angle 35 and angle 65 degree are not complementary, because whenever two angles are complementary, each angle is said to be the complement of the other angle. Yes, in this diagram, the 30 degree angle is the complement of the 60 degree angle, and vice versa, like that. Here 35 degree and 65 degree, if you add, will get 100 degree, but it should be 90 degree. It must be complement of one another. So this is complementary angles. Next one, supplementary angles. Dear students, here some figures I will draw. Observe here. Angle 60 degree, angle 120 degree, angle 68 degree, angle 112 degree. Observe here, 100 degree, 80 degree, 135 degree, 45 degree. See, notice in all these figures, if we will add two angles in this first figure, we will get 180 degree. 120 plus 60, 180. 68 plus 112, 180. 100 plus 80, 180. 135 plus 45, it is 180 degree. So, each angle, when we add the pairs of angle, the sum of measure of the angles in each of the above pairs comes out to be 180 degree. Yes, such pairs of angles are called supplementary angles. When two angles are supplementary, each angle is said to be the supplement of other. Next one, adjacent angles. Observe here carefully. Notice here. When you open a book, it looks like this. Here one angle and here one angle. Yes, here one and here one angle. So, in these angles, we find a pair of angles placed next to each other. Next, this one angle and this one angle. These are called adjacent angles. Observe here. Look at this steering of a car. At the center of the wheel, you find three angles. 1, 2 and 3 being formed, laying next to one another. It is adjacent angle. Here, in textbook, whatever angles are formed, think it is A and it is B. AB, we find a pair of angles are placed next to each other. They have common vertex. It has common vertex. They have common arm. Yes, common arm, and the non-common arms are the either side of the common arm. These are non-side, but it is the one side of a common arm. Such pairs of angles are called adjacent angles. Adjacent angles have a common vertex and a common arm, but no common interior points. Linear pair. A linear pair is a pair of adjacent angles whose non-common sides are opposite rays. In this, the first figure is linear pair. This is not a linear pair. Observe that. Observe in above figure that opposite rays, which are non-common sides, angle 1 and 2, angle 1 and angle 2, form a line. Thus, angle 1 plus angle 2 is 180 degree. Here it is 180 degree, this angle. The angles in a linear pair are supplementary angles. It is supplementary angles, but not in this figure 2. Not here. So, have you noticed models of linear pair in your environment? Yes. Note carefully that a pair of supplementary angles form a linear pair placed adjacent to each other. Do you find examples of linear pair in your daily life? Observe here, this vegetable cutter, vegetable chopping board. The chopping blade makes a linear pair of angles. It is 180 degree. And a pen stand. The pen makes a linear pair of angles with the stand. These are linear pair. Vertically opposite angles. Now take two pencils. I have not have pens, so I have taken pencils. And tie a knot with them with a rubber band at the middle. So, as I am showing in this figure, observe here carefully. Here, angles are formed. here 4 angles, 1, 2 and 3 and 4 here. Yes, 4 angles are formed. Here this say angle 1, this is 2, angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4. Observe 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it here 1 is vertically opposite to 3. We call 1 angle 1, angle 2 is vertically opposite to 4. Angle 1, angle, observe here, angle 1 is vertically opposite to angle 3. Angle 2 is vertically opposite to angle 4. Observe here carefully. We call angle 1 and 3 a pairs of vertically opposite angles. These are vertically opposite angles, and 2 and 4 are vertically opposite angles. Yes, so these are examples for vertically opposite angles. So here are some daily life examples. Scissor and this stand, these are examples of vertically opposite angles. Think, does 1 appears to equal to 3, 2 and 4? Let us find out. If you find here, you find that angle 1 and angle 3 have interchanged their position, and so 2 and 4, this has been done with disturbing the opposite lines. Thus angle 1 is equal to angle 3, angle 2 is equal to angle 4. We conclude that when two lines are intersect, the vertically opposite angles so formed are equal. When two angles are opposite, yes, vertically opposite, two angles are vertically opposite, the angles are formed are actually equal. Let us prove it with the geometrical ideas. Observe here. It is line L and line M. Angle 1, angle 2, angle 3 and angle 4. Is it? So let us consider the two angles L and M. We can arrive this result through logical reasoning as follows. Observe here carefully. Let L and M be two lines which intersect at O. Here L and M be two lines intersect at O. Intersect at O, making angles angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4. Here 4 angles, 1, 2, 3, 4. We want to prove that angle 1 is equal to angle 3, angle 2 is equal to angle 4. Is it? Now angle 1 is equal to 180 degree. This one, angle 1 is equal to 180 degree minus 2 degree, because this line have one full angle is 180 degree. Angle 1 plus 2 is 180 degree. So we can write angle 2, because 1 and 2 formed a linear pair. Angle 1 plus angle 2 is 180 degree. And also similarly angle 3 is equal to 180 degree minus angle 2. Since same, so angle 1 is equal to angle 3 by this equation 1 and equation 2. Similarly, we can prove that angle 2 is equal to angle 4. Understand? So let us solve exercise 5.1. We will easily understand. First question, find the complement of each of the following angles. Very easy. See here 20 degree one angle they have given. We have to find complementary, means the sum of two angles is equal to 90 degree. So the solution is the given angle is 20 degree. Let x be the complementary angle. X plus 20 is equal to 90 degree, because the sum of two angles must be 90 degree. Then it will be said as complementary angles. So x keep as it is. Here plus 20, if it will come this side, minus 20, x is equal to 70 degree. It is another complementary angle. As same, solve remaining. Second one, find the supplement of each of the following angles. 105 degree. As we have solved the above question, same. Two angles are said to be complementary if the sum of two angles is 180 degree. The given angle is 105 degree. The remaining is If we minus, the remaining angle is the supplementary angle of 105 degree. X with the supplementary angle, x plus 105 degree is equal to 180 degree because supplementary angle. So x is equal to 180 degree minus 105 degree. If we minus, we will get 75u. Next one, identify which of the following pairs of angles are complementary and which are supplementary. Very easy, add it. Add this one. If you will get 90 degree, after adding, that is complementary angle. If you will get 180 degree, that is supplementary angle. Easy, find it. Find the angle which is equal to its complement. Solution. Let the measure of the required angle be x. Sum of measure of complementary angle pair is 90 degree. So x plus x is equal to 90 degree. 2x is equal to 90. X is equal to 90 by 2. 2 1s are 2 45s are. X is equal to 45 degree. Hence, the required angle measure is 45 degree. Next one, find the angle which is equal to its supplement. Solution, same as we have solved. Let the measure of the required angle be x, as we know that sum of measure of supplementary angle is 180 degree. So x plus x is equal to 180 degree, 2x is equal to 180, x is equal to 2 1s are divided by, it is multiplication, if it will come this side, divided by 290, so x is equal to 90 degree. Hence, the required angle of measure is 90 degree. Sixth one, in this figure, angle 1 and angle 2 are supplementary. Yes, because it form 180 degree if you will add. If 1 is decreased, what changes should be takes place in angle 2 so that both angles are still remain supplementary? Solution, from the question it is said that angle 1 and 2 are supplementary angles. If angle 1 is decreased, then angle 2 must be increased by the same value. Hence, this angle pair remains supplementary. Can two angles be supplementary if both of them are acute? Acute angles means it is less than 90 degree. Both angles, if less than 90 degree, it is not equal to 180 degree. Is it? So, no. Acute angle, no. Obtuse angle, it is more than 90 degree. If both angles are more than 90 degree, it will not form an supplementary. If both angles are 90 degree, 90 plus 90, 180 degree. So, right angle, both angles are right, then the angles are said to be supplementary if both of them are right angles. Solve the remaining, it is homework for you. Thank you.